not the banging, the banging. Okay, anyway. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video. Let me get it together. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chelsea Ara. That is how you pronounce the R-R-A-H-H. It's not Ra, it's Ara. I'll tell y'all another time why I chose that. So, being a cashier, there are some things that we really wish that customers would know from the moment they walk in. I am today going to talk to you guys. I'm just shed a little light on a few things that all of us actually can do better as consumers, as customers, which is kind of the same thing, and just do better at contributing a speedy service. So the first thing I want to talk about today is letting you guys know about returns. Now this topic, I can literally make a video on its own, just basically on returns, because there's so much to tell you guys about returns that you should know about returns. But today I'm gonna just talk about two things. All right, the first thing to know is return policies. This is something that you should know about whichever store you are going into. You should know the return policies and you should be on it. All right, you should be on it. Every store is different. All right, every single store is different. There are stores that let you return things whenever, and then there are stores like mine that have a certain time frame when you have to return them. And let me just tell y'all, I just went to Michael's the other day and I have a whole receipt that says it has about 180 days till return. Then that means I can return something that I just bought all the way next year in like February. I just need you to know the return policy before you come in. Or if you don't know the return policy before you come in, don't be afraid to ask. Let that be the first thing you ask too, because sometimes when you're doing a lot of things, you forget. Because the other day, I forgot to ask what the return policy was to something, but luckily it's on the receipt too as well. So remember to read your receipt. I know we don't like to read out here, but you're gonna have to read today. Just always assume that there is a return policy from like 14 days to 30 days, like that time frame. Just always assume that there is some kind of return policy, just so you can stay up to date before you return something, before you come in and return. And with that being said, I will extend some grace, okay? I just want to extend some grace to y'all because look, we're human. We forget things all the time. I mean, it's okay to get upset, but don't be mad at me that you decided to exercise your human right to forget. Now, the second thing about returns that I would really like to talk to you guys about, and the reason why my hand is right here, because I'm already about to have a migraine about it. Multiple receipts with multiple items, and you having no clue which receipt go to what item. So this tells me you have either one of two problems. You either shop a little too much, or you have a lot going on in your life. Only tip I want to give to you for something like that is, if you don't care about the cashier's time, care about yours. Care that your time will be taken up just a little bit for that cashier to figure out which one of your items that you bought goes to what receipt. And also just spend a little time before you even leave the house. Just spend a little time circling which items is on which receipt, and just spend the time. Just spend the time to get organized. All right, number two, the signs, the deals, all the deals within the store. Just like I said before about reading your receipt, I need you to read the signs. And here's why you have to read the signs. Listen, listen. Now, this isn't a fact, but I believe their marketing strategy for retail stores is to make sure the signs have the deals bigger, so the number of the deal is bigger. So say something is 50% off, you're gonna see that 50% off, but what you're not gonna see is the small print of things, and that is the most important stuff you need to really pay attention to. So again, like the 50% off, something might not just automatically be 50% off. It could just be something like a BOGO, buy one get one half off. You have to read the signs, read them fully, and make sure you know that there's no price, no regular price in between you have to pay attention to, and make sure that it's not a BOGO that is actually 50% off. Just look at the whole entire thing, study it. But again, I'm gonna extend grace. I personally didn't notice this until I started working in retail. So if I didn't work in retail, I'm not exactly sure if I would have saw the same thing. Probably, but also probably not. So that is the only reason why I will extend grace. But again, grace is revoked when you're trying to make a scene about something that ain't that serious. Period. All right, number 3, coupons. This is another topic I can make a whole video about, but we're only gonna just talk about this one thing because I ain't got time for that. Again, read. All right, read the details. Now I understand ain't nobody about to sit here and read all these dang on details, disclosures and stuff like that, and I get it. Most coupons that I have seen have just a little tiny paragraph. It will actually answer all the questions that you're about to come to the cashier about. I need you to pay attention to the verbiage on how it's being spoken, how it's being written, and also pay attention to the dates, meaning the date that it starts and the date that it ends, and trust that it ends on that date. I mean, again, just like with your receipts and your multiple receipts and your multiple items, you have to sit there, just take the time, find the time to sit in your car, look through your coupons, look to see if you have coupons. I just feel as though we all could just save just a little bit of time by either, once we're deciding to shop at that store, then we can look on our phone while we're shopping, or look on our phone while we're in our car deciding which store we're going to. Look through all your coupons. Make sure you screenshot them, because most likely the store needs the coupon code. Also, for coupons you may find online that you're trying to use in store, go ahead and look at those coupons again, just like you would do with the signs and the deals and stuff like that within the store. Read the whole coupon fully, because some coupons tell you that it's online exclusively. And also, about that online exclusively stuff, when you ask me, can it be used in the store, believe me, when you ask me, do we have any coupons in store, believe me when I tell you yes or no. We don't have any coupons for the store right now. We only have coupons that's exclusively online. Okay. I'd be questioning if they even heard me. Like, did you not just hear me say we don't have one? Please believe your cashier. I'm rooting for consideration. I'm rooting for kindness. I'm rooting for mutual understanding. So number 4, speak up. Especially right now when we're wearing masks because of the pandemic. We have guards right in front of us and our registers. We extra can't hear you now. We can't hear each other. So this is me trying to talk to my customer. Hi, how are you today? Okay, well, we're almost done with your order. Well, can I have your email? My email is... I'm sorry, huh? Trust me, I don't want to yell, and I know you don't either, but guess what? You're only going to be yelling for like 5 seconds, while I'll be yelling for like about 4 or 3 hours, or even more, depending on how long I'm supposed to be at the cash register. And you only have to yell for a couple of minutes. Then at that, I'm already hard of hearing. I mean, I know I get on my manager's nerves every time they try to talk to me. So it's just all bad for me, period. But just understand that you cannot talk normal anymore right now. You have to speak up. You know, it's not that big of a deal, but it's a big deal. And last but not least, number 5, be a nice human. Hello? If you can see it, be a nice human. I saw this shirt and I thought, the first thing I thought, ooh, I could wear that to work. And maybe, just maybe, people would think differently. They'll think twice about it, about what they want to say to me. Did it work? It wasn't that kind of day. Plus I wasn't at work that long to see if it would work. But maybe I'll wear it another day when I feel like something gonna happen. You know, we can get the tingly senses. I just want to remind you guys, this is something that I go into work every day thinking to myself, is that, you know, we are all human. Yes, some people don't have to act the way they do, but they do. For my fellow consumers, my fellow customers, because I'm a customer too when I'm not a cashier, is to remember that your cashier is as human as you. We make human mistakes. Does that mean that we should get away with our human mistakes? No. Does that mean that we deserve disrespect? No. I do learn from my mistakes, but I replay my mistakes over and over and over again and think to myself what I could have done better. It's very rare when I make mistakes, but I do. But I will also say that may fly with your family. They may enable you to be that way, but best believe your family can have that. Don't bring it to me. Alexa, play Try Jesus by Toby Anyway. So overall, I hope you guys take these tips, but I don't want to end my video like this. So I want to end it saying how rewarding it is to be a cashier. When I became a cashier, I thought I had patience. But this place will definitely create more patience for you than you thought you ever could have. I'm still gaining patience. I'm really not good at multitasking, and the next customer I had was like, you did really well with answering that phone and helping that customer right in front of you and doing this and doing that. They see you doing it and they commend you on it, and I respect that woman for speaking up and having the courage to tell me that, because I needed to hear that at that moment. I've also had people compliment me on how bubbly I am and how patient I am with them and how kind and upbeat my personality is to them, because it is. But one thing I always tell other people when they are looking to get into being a cashier, or just being in retail and being a sales associate in general, you're gonna have to bring a lot of patience, because either you're gonna bring some or it's gonna be thrust upon you. All right guys, that's it. That's the end of this video. I hope you liked it today. So if you did, go ahead and like. If you want, go ahead and comment, and you better subscribe to as well. Don't just watch the video, don't just like it and comment. Go ahead and subscribe as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.